Hi girls, we're going to do a lesson on subtracting and adding to solve an equation. We'll start with subtraction. And as you can see in the example, y plus 5 equals 13. We need to get the y alone. So therefore, we need to get rid of the adding of 5 by doing the opposite, which would be subtracting 5. You've got it. So I am going to subtract 5 from both sides of my equation in order to isolate the y, giving me y plus 0, or just plain old y on the left, equals 13 minus 5, or 8. So I've solved my equation for y, and I've gotten the answer y equals 8. Ideally, we want to go back and check this answer in the original equation, y plus 5 equals 13, by substituting 8 for y and seeing if it works out to be a correct solution. And in fact, it does, because 8 plus 5 is 13, and the left side equals the right side. And so as you can see here, we check. Let's move on to the next problem. Okay, this is a word problem. Larissa wants to increase the number of books in her collection to 327 books. She has 250 books now. Find the number of books she needs to buy. So we're going to start this problem off it's a very simple algebraic problem. We're going to use a variable, let n represent the number that I'm trying to find, the number of books she needs. She needs to buy. Okay, so what you need to do here is to set up an equation that can be used to solve for n, the number of books she needs to buy. She wants to end up with 327, so let's make that the right side, what I want to end up with. And she wants to increase to this amount, which means that if she's got 250 books now, she's got to increase by, you got it, n. So my equation for the problem would be 250 plus n equals 327, or putting the variable first, which is the better way to do it, n plus 250 equals 327, and we're all set to solve this equation. Now, if you take a look, you can see that 250 is connected to the variable by addition. Therefore, to solve for the variable, I'm going to need to subtract 250 from both sides. Hence, minus 250 here, minus 250 here, giving me the answer n. This is a 0. These two zero each other out, as we say, equals 77, and we put a label, books. All right? And to check, you just go back, reread the question, and see if 77 makes sense in the problem. All right. Let me save that. All right.